Hello everybody. On the video you see that we are taking the soaked beans and adding them to the pressure cooker. I just wanted to say the liquid they were soaking in, make sure you discard it and then go ahead and add the drained chickpeas in the pressure cooker. Also, we kind of eyeballed the amount of water that we put into the pressure cooker. The more detailed recipe is in the description box below. The one thing I want to point out in this part of the video is that when you're checking whether your chickpeas are ready, you don't have to use your hands like I did in the video. You can also use a fork. Just make sure that you check that it's cooked all the way to the center. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and start the tempering. So we started with vegetable oil and added cumin seeds. And here you see me add hing, which is an optional item. If you don't have it, you don't have to add. Then we went ahead and added ginger and garlic paste, let it brown, and then you can add the bay leaves and red chili, which are whole. Then go ahead and add the onion, cook it until it's light brown. Then go ahead and add the turmeric and the red chili powder. You also see me add a special spice which is just for the coloring. I have put that information in the description box below. If you have it, great. If you don't, it should still turn out great. Right after you put these spices, go ahead and add the tomato puree. You don't want the red chili powder to burn too much. Here you see me add salt. Once again, salt is how much you want. There's no specific amount, but I did put that in the description below how much I used. Here we added garam masala and coriander powder. Keep mixing. Once you notice that most of the water has dried off, you can add the yogurt. However, you cannot add the yogurt cold, so you have to temper it. As you see me do here, I'm adding a little bit of the tadka into the yogurt to bring up the temperature. And then once I feel that it's warm enough, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it to the rest of the mix. After you put the yogurt, you want to cook it for 3 to 5 minutes and keep stirring in between. Once you start to see that most of the water has dried out after putting the yogurt, go ahead and add garam masala. Once again, that's an optional spice. If you don't have it, you don't have to add it. You should still have great flavor. But if you do, this is the time to add it. At this point, most of the water is gone, so you want to go ahead and add the boiled chickpeas. And the first few spoonfuls, you want to kind of crush them to make a gravy. So you'll see me do that here. Eventually we'll add rest of the liquid and all the boiled chickpea, but for the first few spoonfuls you want to go ahead and smash them, so as you see that it's becoming a very thick gravy. So if you want, you can go ahead and serve the dish at this point. It is technically ready, it can be eaten. However, there is an extra step. So if you want more flavor in the chickpeas, you can go ahead and add them back into the pressure cooker and give it one whistle. What this does is all the tempering that we had kind of soaks in into the chickpeas. Once again, it's optional. You can eat it right after one boil. However, I like to do this, and this is how the final product looks. And lastly, I added some butter and cilantro before serving. Enjoy!